It's part 59. It's part 59. What are we doing? Dude, we literally done everything. Like, we don't even have that many options. Look, it's sea mold, the tomes, the fishing, the taurit, which we're waiting because it doesn't give XP. Zigazag. You know, we could do this. Let's do this. We've been doing a lot of Celestia, so let's do some spice it up a bit, huh? Oh gosh. Hold on. There's a lot of words in this text. Boom. Nothing better than a cheese souffle. We never actually had a cheese souffle. Oh. Oh, your membership ran out. What day is it? How are we gonna, how do we find out? Are you gonna buy another one? I'm definitely gonna buy another month. It's, I'm too invested now. I gotta finish this guy. I gotta finish this guy. I'm gonna find out because it's November 9th. Damn, you really got it on the day it came out. I don't think I got it the day it came out. I think I bought because I remember the first day I was doing the areas that were allowed without a membership. Oh yeah, we're good. So far so good. So far so good. Yeah, where's Vidge, bro? Is Richards here? I'm about to do this. I don't think he didn't need to do Zigazag. He was just gonna help me out. So I guess he doesn't. I guess he doesn't care. But yeah, we're gonna do this dungeon. Like the only reason I'm doing this is because, dude, look, I got nothing, bro. Crafting. He never. What's the level 31? Aqua? What, the pagoda thing? The I don't know what Kembulag. Oh, I did that one solo, bro, and it was ass. It also kept crashing. That one actually wasn't terrible. That one was not bad, but it was. Why did I do the sea mold? But I honestly just have nothing to. I mean, I have the main Celestia quests, and I'm gonna keep doing those. But I usually like to do like Celestia. Like I do like to do a couple areas of the main quest, and then I go do a side one.
You're about to enter.
Oh, we just said that we're gonna do team up, and then we didn't. Mortimer, let's do this. The Mortmeister. Dennis Schroeder's gonna sell us. He needs 6 assists in the fourth quarter. Dude, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Draymond Green needs. You. Oh, is he on? I mean, now I don't. I'm not on a timer anymore, so. Um. Richards, you here? Oh, it's only the bottom. I don't. Oh, it's in the comments, bro. Hell yeah. Come on, dude. I can't see it. Look, it's behind the thing. I assume this one is teleport to me. Nice. Let's just wait. Dude, the Steelers are getting cooked, bro. They're getting cooked. It's 15-3. I mean, honestly, defense has been doing well. So if You got a balance wizard? A balance. Alright then. I got a myth wizard in Mushu. And then I got a death wizard. That someone else made the death wizard, but he's level 4. Oh! I'm gonna cancel this. Let's just go. Let's just do it, bro. We don't need to. Let's just do it. I don't think we need anybody, bro. We're good. Which deck do I have? I have a boss deck equipped. We did get 55 though. Level is who? What, him? He's like level 70? What did it say? I don't know. 74. Kid
Wizard, please help us. The ravenous teeth.
Oh, these dudes are life. They're level 69, bro. Alright, I'll go first. I got the boss deck on, but it's fine. I don't even need to really. These guys are 1660. That's nothing. I could actually use that. Hey, double pet spell. Alright, what are these guys gonna do? I don't really know how these guys work. Okay. Because these are mobs. Mobs are pretty predictable. You just gotta understand how they work a few times, right? Blades. A 40? Where'd you get a 40, bro? Who used a guiding light, bro? Alright, so actually beware of that, because that means you're gonna heal. I want to use this gnomes, dude. I want to use gnomes. It's only attack 1, though, so it's kind of ass. I don't know, dude. I'm just gonna get rid of this. We need our, I don't want to use that, though. I want to get... No, I'm gonna pass. Oh, we all give to the toll taker. What does that mean? What does that mean? Who took a toll? Nothing happened, but... Got our... What's that called? Gilding light or something? Alright. Are you going to use these? You're just going to keep them around, because they're kind of useless unless you try to heal. So we have to get these guys one shot. That's what I'm... Come on, bro. Can we just... Alright, he's going to use Tempest, so I'm just going to put this out. I don't know. At least the first guy's gone. Huge. Critical blocked. Oh my god. A lot of rat.
No need to be so rough. Here's the key to the cages. Just don't tell Mo Large where you got it, okay?
I kind of felt bad now. Those guys, those guys seem like good guys.
Thank you, Wizard.
Oh, I got you.
Get to them. You must lower the drawbridge from the toll house.
All right.
Be careful.
I got boots. Hold on.
Ravenous teeth control everything here.
All right, cool. Let's go. The ravenous teeth. Also, we're gonna check out the Mushu dungeons because. Do we need to pull this? Ah, parchment. There's obviously some type of quest that I'm missing because I didn't get all the. I didn't get.
Well,
Oh.
hello there, wizard. Oh, sorry, I can't do that. Apep wouldn't like it, but don't worry. You still get to pay the toll.
Okay. What's this toll? We all give to the toll taker. Who is the toll taker and what are we giving to him? They said that last time. They didn't say it the first time, I don't think. Did I miss it? Alright. The toll taker accepts. Okay, this isn't that bad. It's not bad, it's not bad. 30%. Nice. What just happened? Hey, you look away for 1 second. Alright, I'm gonna do this. And then I can force Lord next. Lori! 5 months. That's almost a year. It said that at 4 months. Alright. 4 months is also not almost a year. 5 months is almost half. Lori, you're a real one. Lori, don't you fret. I know you really want me to go back to Toontown. I will. I will go back to Toontown, Lori. Okay? It will happen. Also, there was that one time that you were... I was totally gonna hop on Toontown, but you didn't respond, and I was like, alright. Dude, that would've been cool. It would've been it was a Lori special. Alright, bro, you gonna keep doing this? I wanna try Corporate Clash, too. Let me just master this game first. Let me just be the greatest PvP player ever. Alright, what is going on, bro? What? You have to re-download it? I'm gonna go for it. I'll probably kill the first guy. What do you have? What do you have? Because I'm just gonna go for it. It's not gonna be a lot. 690 plus 35%. It's ass, but yeah, that's ass, Lori. But you know what? All right, cool. You know what, Laura? I don't know. I have no idea. I have nothing to tell you. That's just ass. You guys. Dude, but no, seriously though. I still have it. I'm honestly, Lori, I'm not even that far back. Let me know when Busty Breeze comes out. Hey! How did I get the guy that... How did I get the guy that didn't boost? What? Once the Breezy Wheezies come out, then maybe I'll check it out. Because I'm on the Hammer Badge. Clutch. I'm on the Hammer Badge, Lori. Like, I'm pretty much done with the story. It's just so many field offices. I'm gonna put this on him. You just kill him. You're just kill him, Richards. Did you hear that? 104. Alright, you keep saying that. What happens when he does? He just puts a fire trap on? Oh, what is this? That's the other thing. Whenever we get these cheater McGeeties, we have to like pay attention and see what they do. Efrit! What's going on, bro? What is going on? Why are we getting our ass kicked? Hey, Lori's on a 3-stream streak. Oh! Yo, 3-stream streak. I like. Why you say yay, Lori? Like, like you're finally able to do that. Are you not normally on a streak? I'm just gonna protect myself. Yeah, you got it. Earl, I just want you to know that Nibbles and Lori, or not Lori, maybe Lori. Nibbles, Lori, and Favor have been waiting for you to show up. Lori hasn't said it, but I feel like deep down inside she's been waiting too. But seriously though, Nibbles and Favor they've been asking about you. They don't thank me.
You turn back now if
If you knew what was good for you, kid. Apep the snaky one is not to be trifled with. He has powerful friends.
Dude, I feel like these guys are all looking out for me. No, that's true, Lore. Sometimes I'll go live at random times. But you know what? I feel like deep down there's gonna be some people who are waiting. What about those people who are up at 3 a.m. and they're just waiting for something to happen, and then Crispy Bacon it goes live, and it's like, yo, it's the meth.
Help!
Look, boys,
I got you.
fresh meat. Remember, we can chew him up. But
All right, let me get some health, dude.
Apep will be most
First, let me get this ore.
wizard soul.
Ah, can I get some health, bro? That's fine, Vidge. We'll figure it out. Oh, they're death. Oh, we're chilling. We're chilling. Look like a villain. Oh, we're just doing OG oh, no, no, no. Oh. You don't deserve my life blade vigilance. Not me, the other guy. Bop, 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 bop. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. You're a real one for that, Vidge. Why? Why did he just use a death prism? Okay. Ah, I'm not getting anything good, but I'm gonna use this and then just go for it. I mean, good by I didn't get a light blade. That's literally all it. Yay! Bro, you already attacking? Dude, I was totally ready! It's alright. Good kill. Good kill. It's not about who kills them. Ooh.
Meddlesome wizard! Apep is gonna bite our heads off for this. But not before he chews you up and spits out your soul.
Dude, you didn't open the cage, Vidge.
Thank you so.
Oh, what do you say?
Thank you so much, brave wizard.
I'm
They
not
just took
brave.
me into the tent
Alright,
of
maybe I'm a little
Molar's
brave.
mercenary leader. Hurry,
Alright.
they must be stopped.
Alright, take it easy. Where are the health wisps in this place? Oh, I took the lead. I took the lead. Oh, I lost the lead. Oh, I got stuck. That's cheese.
I'm going to
Oh.
personally escort this lot to Amit. Have the remaining manders prepared by the time I return. Molars, deal with the intruder or you'll see none of your reward. You heard Master Apep. Ravenous teeth. Nor the wizard of peace.
What is that guy? A serpent or something?
Huh?
Alright, I'll take the, I can take the storm guy if that's a problem for you. But these guys aren't even good, bro. Yay! A tower shield! Oh gosh. Oh, with a side of gosh. Oh, hold on. The greater the tooth, the greater the bite. That's what she said. Oh, can we chill with this? Can we chill with this? This is gonna be hefty. Hey, what's up, boy? Ah! Oh, you prick! Alright, well, that's ass. I'm gonna heal myself. You focus on killing them, Vidge. Why do you have a storm prism on you? What is with these guys using prisms? Actually, storm prism on Vidge is not a bad play. You probably resist storm, I would assume. I actually don't have life resist better than anything else. I have resist on all of them the same. I think it's like 17. So. Oh. Good play. Oh, that means you're loading up. Alright. Your ass. If you're loading up, then I'm just going to try to help you out. This will chew you down to size. What does that even mean? What does that... Come on, bro. He just gets to use a free attack every now and then? Oh, he's going for Vig. Switching it to Myth. Hey, you don't get boosted by Myth anymore, Vig. Nice. Greater than 2. Alright, if you use another... This is bullshit. Hold on. This is bullshit. What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? Because this is nonsense. He gets to use a Stormzilla and a Leviathan without losing any pips? This is nonsense. Like, are we doing something wrong here? What are you at? What are you at? Alright. So you can get the first 3. Can you attack now? Because I can put this on him. Alright, good. We need to get rid of these pricks. Because he just uses random... Like, dude, he hasn't even... Look at how many pips he has. You don't even... Oh, Vig, not the time! What did he just do? Oh, talk about dick eating. Bro just took health and wasted his blade so that bro could get a plus 30. How about you just do something, buddy? I dare you, ho. I dare you to do more than 400, bitch. Oh, shit. Yeah. Do your worst. Oh, that's always so intense. Alright. Dude, are you serious? Is this like a thing? He just gets to do this. So there wasn't a Stormzilla this time. How much health do you have, Vig? How much health do you have? Vig? Vig? Ooh. Okay, I can throw... I'm gonna pass. I have nothing. What do you have? What do you have? Okay. We all give to the toll taker. Still don't know what that means. Nice. Plus 70. Converted it. Dude, you only got 2 of them? You only got 1 of them? Vig, what was that? Did you not have any buffs or anything? Vig, you can't just be leaning on critical, expecting critical to just work out for you. Bitch. Oh, God. Alright, this doesn't do 800 though, right? Oh, God. Alright, well now you have nothing. Now you have fucking nothing. And I'm useless, bro. I have 6... Alright, so here's Vig. We're not going to make it another round. We're not going to make it another round, so I'm going to flee, and I'm going to come back. Because we're not going to make it another round. And the problem is, we're both going to die, and then it's going to be a problem. Ah! I gotta walk all the way over there. I'm on my way! So, I'm now realizing that I might have made a mistake. Because I don't know if Vig is going to survive. Vig, I just need you to survive. Baby, hold on to me. Whatever will be, well, autumn. I wrote that. It's called PFFFFT. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Ah, Vig, you died. Well, there's only 2 of them now, Vidge, so if you can get back here in time. Honestly, I don't even know if you need this, Vidge. So if you show up, you'd be a real one. Alright, so this guy's just an asshole, bro. It's every time. It's every time. It's every time. Why do these guys use prisms? Each one of them use a fucking prism. Like a loser. Like a friggin' loser. Hey, Vidge. I was about a second away from clicking on amplify. It's clutch timing. Na 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 na. I know, right, Earl? It's like, use your friggin' brain, dude. A friggin' prism. Like, do you even, like, are you even, like, a friggin' Wizard 101 friggin' pro, dude? Like, dude, I really want to try PvP, but, like, I'm obviously not ready for it yet. I'm level 69. But, like, I think I'm gonna cook in PvP. I think I'm gonna cook. Obviously, I'm gonna lose a few times. Obviously, I'm gonna have a few rude awakenings where people do things that I didn't realize you could do. Yada, yada, yada. But that's how you learn. That's how you learn. I think I'm gonna be up there. I'm gonna be up there. Like, 2 of them. I don't understand why he gets to do 2 of them. This is nonsense. Like, I looked up the definition of bullshit, and it was just this. It was just a video of this. Save your fox for the boiler. Like, shout out Toontown. I'm not getting a friggin' gargantuan. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. Do you have something? I'm just gonna do this. Do you have something that can get rid of? Do a single attack. Give me a trite. Give me a, what's that thing? Is it a Triton? Give me a Triton. How many pips is a Triton? What did you do? Bitch. Alright, second guy's dead. Hey, Vidge, I noticed that you killed one of the guys, because there's only 2 of them here. You killed one more after I died, after I fled. $1974. You did. Really? Really? That's what you did? I guess, you know what I just realized? You needed to do that. Thank God he attacked you, though. Because I'm at 275. Good thing this guy can't do math. Nice. Oh, I would have lived. Except you had a tower shield. Alright. I'm gonna hit him with this. You know, I'll probably get like maybe like 200 damage off, you know? You know what? That's a great time for 1,000. That's a great time for 1,000 hit, let's be honest. Because I had 275. I don't know what rationale I'm using, but... Hey! You didn't kill him, bro. Oh my... Oh! Stormzilla. He's gonna Stormzilla and Leviathan, bro. What is this guy? I'm just gonna pass. Should I flee? Fine. I'm only fleeing because I don't want to have 1 health. Mars. Prick. Dodge, 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 dodge. So I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm finding a flaw with my boss deck. It's too friggin' crowded. You know, I mean, at least with this battle, I'm not getting any like. I need buff, 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 attack. I don't need all this nonsense. It's too crowded, bro. I'm ready. I'm ready. What is this circus tent you got? Hey! Alright, what do you got? Like, I need these too, and I haven't been getting those. Oh, a triage. I'm just gonna heal you, bro. You can deal with the attacking. Do you have another prism or no? You don't have another prism. Dude, let me guess. Let me take a wild guess. Hit it, Baxter. Hey. 1340. You max, bitch. That's a good play. Oh my god, bro. Like, it's every time. It's every time. Is there something that we can do to stop this? Step by step. Ooh, baby. I wanna get to you, girl. Oh my god. He's crazy. 2 attacks with no pips used. Like, it's just nonsense, dude. Like, there's cheating and then there's just being an asshole. Why didn't I use that last time? I got nothing, dude. I got literally nada but a side of zilch, dude. Friggin' nada. Ah. I got nothing, bro. I got. I mean, I guess I'll throw that on. Oh, this is so annoying. Oh my god, bro. So sometimes he does the Stormzilla and the Leviathan. Sometimes he just does the Leviathan. I guess that's how he's feeling, huh? Why didn't I discard the triage last time? I don't need that shit. Oh! Well, that's clutch. Okay. Like, get out of here, bro. You're stinking out the place. Come on, bro! Jesus Christ. I don't need that. I need the zeros. That's the thing. Okay, he has 600 health. I just need to get to... Alright, at least you have another prism. Like, I just have nothing, dude. This will... What? What did he say? Oh my god. Piss off. Oh, he didn't do the Leviathan. So I got nothing. I could throw a feint on him. CR5. CR5. And he passed. That's clutch. This is going to be such an OP hit, bro. This is going to do way too much damage. And I'm so glad because it's over. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ah. 12,000, bro. Where was that the first round? Oh my.
Apep is helping Emmet the Devourer raise an army of the condemned. Apep promised me unfathomable riches to bring in Manders. Best you do the Apep promise.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Best you do the same and forget about that lot of Manders souls that Apep just escorted to the House of Scales. To pass through the Duat Gate, you need to be dead. Now, I'm getting as far away from here as possible. You don't want to be here when the army of the condemned mobilizes.
Oh, snap. How do we feel? So we get 2% accuracy, 2 life attack, we gain attack somehow. Oh, never mind, I see why. We lose the resistance, we get crit rating, we lose the crit block, and we lose the power pip chance. Ooh, I'm gonna need consensus on this one because this is literally like, it could go either way. Somebody put a plus in the chat, put a minus in the chat, put an equal sign in the chat, except that's useless. Put a plus, put a minus, somebody, just put it, even if you have no idea what you're talking about. I'm talking to you, Earl. Even if you have no idea what any of this means, a plus or a minus, because I'm literally equal sign. I could go either way. I just need to see a plus or a minus. Somebody. I need somebody to love. I need somebody to put a plus or minus. Just put somebody. Please. I'm gonna leave it. The next time I see a plus, I'm adding it. If I see a minus, I'm deleting it. Okay? Understand that you guys have all the power right now. All the power. Alright, where are we going? What is this task, bro? Wait, do I not have a... I gotta talk to Alima. Twinkle, twinkle, Patrick Star. I made myself a sandwich. My mommy named it Fred. It tastes like beans and bacon and smells like it's been dead. Writing stuff is hard, so I use a pointy pencil. Pointy, 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 point. P.U. What's that horrible smell? Wait, where are we going? Is that it? Is that the dungeon? Hold on, what? Vidge, that's it?
You're back, but I don't see all the Manders. The ravenous teeth were working for Apep the snaky one? They were sending souls into the House of Scales to join Amit the Devourer's army of the condemned? The only way to save the Mander souls is with a rebus is a puzzle consisting of pictures that represent words. While you were away, I was able to piece together the missing parts of this prophecy. Duat's answers blow upon the breeze. The Night Glider is but the tip. Amit the Devourer is the immortal whose job is to eat the souls that have been judged to be wicked. The rebus key that was obtained from Auric Night Glider.
Should we do it now, Vidge?
To open the Duat gate into the House of Scales.
Ura. She's a salamander. You know how gross that is? Vidge, are you down? Should we do this? Is this also a pain in the ass? I mean, let's be honest, Richards. All right, let's do it. Let's be real though, Richards. We kind of sucked at that first one. we kind of took like 3 tries. Also, I got Cole. So come join the team up. We got Cole. Cole World. Yeah, alright. Why does he have it set for 4 people, bro? Just go. Just because here's the thing. If you have it set for 2 people, then that means you wait 2 minutes for somebody, and if nobody joins, you leave. So let's just Let's just go with 3. I'll gladly wait 2 minutes for a 4th person. All right, you know what, Earl? I saw that comment. You know what? You're not wrong. All right, like, I'll gladly wait 2 minutes for a 4th person, but then after that, let's go with 3. Why are we waiting for? Oh my God. Ooh. Yo, can I just say, Jay Crispy, if you're in the chat, waiting 3 minutes between workouts significantly makes it so much easier. Wait, let me say that again. Makes it significantly easier because I haven't felt this sore. Like, dude, I'm actually sore. Like, my upper back is sore. I'm sore. And I think it's because if you don't wait the 3 minutes in between each workout, you kind of don't put a lot into the next one because you're too tired from the last one. So waiting 3 minutes, it's like you actually put in the work. Like, I started setting a timer on my between each workout. So then I literally set a timer, and then I just go to. I was just like doing some other stuff on my phone, and then boom, timer's done. Break time's over. Let's do it. Wow, dude, the Steelers got cooked. That's not a good look, dude. They got cooked by the Chargers. Offensively, they were just shut down. Chargers defense isn't even that cracked. Hey, but shout out Harbaugh. I like Harbaugh. A lot of people hate on Harbaugh. Kamani Vidal had a good day. Damn it, Draymond. You didn't get a block. Like, Vidge, I'm not trying to wait, bro. I'm trying to just go.
You're about to.
Let's just go, bro. Let's just go. I'm not trying to, like, we can get rid of this. We can do it. Alright, looks like we got 55. Oh, search the arena.
Power much greater than I ushered you through the Duat Gate, mortal. I am Baruti, one of the last remaining hands of Anubis. Please tell me you're here to help. The immortal Amit has loosed her army of the condemned upon the House of Scales. You see, you seek a group of innocent Mander souls. Isfit was once my brother in the hands of Anubis, but now he serves Amit. But if you can reach those Mander souls before they're judged on Anubis' scales, Isfit has the Mander souls, but I don't know where he hides. The immortal Amit,
Alright, I'm ready. Let me go first. Oh, these motherfuckers are death. Huh. Hashtag bombs. Nice. Nice. And he put a life shield on. And he put a... Alright, Vidge. I'm gonna need you to attack the first guy, alright, Richards? Attack the first guy. Not yet, actually. Actually, you know what? You know what? Nah, I don't... We got double white pipped, bro. We got double white pipped. That's so bad. We got double white pipped. Triple white pips, dude. We're getting so cheesed right now. We're getting so cheesed right now. Alright, are you gonna kill him? Are you gonna kill him? You have a plus 35%. Didn't we go first? Bitch, did you fizzle? Oh my god. Damn it, Richards. Alright, do you have anything else, or is that... I don't really have anything. I got one more turn and I can use something good. I could have used it now, but I gave you a friggin' balance blade. Well, I'll just get him next round. With my 90% accuracy. Alright. Wasn't me. Let me show you how it's done. Let me show you how it's done, dude. Watch this. Ooh, watch me, watch me, ooh, watch me, watch me, ooh, watch me, watch me, ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, that's ass. Oh, that's also ass. I still got him. I still got his bitch ass. Even minus 70%, dude. Do you understand the eliteness that you have to be to do that? Oh. Sing me a song. It wasn't that good of a song, I'm not gonna lie. Alright.
This battle is yours, but you will not defeat the army of the condemned. Isfit prepares new recruits in the Hall of Echoes as we speak.
I'm getting rid of it, by the way. I got rid of it. Nobody said plus or minus, and I'm not gonna do it.
You are too late, wizard. I've already sent the sweet little Manda souls off to their day of judgment. Now it's your turn.
I just wanted the wooden chest, dude. Why are they wrapped up? Bum, bum, bum. Alright. Just gonna wait. 0 pip, 0 pip, and then we go, yay yay. Kanye. Kanye West. Shut up, Kanye West. A lot of people don't like Kanye. I never met him, so I have no idea. Why do I still have that? Only need one attack. Don't need that. We don't need heals. Gonna get rid of the gnomes. Get rid of that. That's what I should have done the first round, but no. Vidge, you gotta stop doing that. You's gots to. You's gots to. It's embarrassing. Alright, nice myth prism, you loser. You friggin' loser. Do you have an attack? I mean, you're alright, cool. I don't know if I'm gonna get them. 915 plus. Oh! I just pulled a Vidge, bro. Oh my god. We're good. Boisted. Damn. Well done, sir. Ooh, I got a deck. Everlasting love, it'll be my bride. Everlasting love. I'm getting sand in my boots. Hey, we got health things. What was that? Sandstone. Okay.
What? You're still alive? Why is it so hard to find good help these days? Ah, fine! I'll prepare you myself!
Let me just get this ore. Let me just get this ore. Nice. Alright, ready. Dude, they're all myth again. Do we go first? Clutch! You got the attack, bro. I'm just gonna support. CF5. Sandy. Is Tempest gonna be enough? 400 damage. Let's see. 35. 75. Boosted. Ooh. He is staying alive. Well, okay. Everlasting love, girl, to be my bride. If I got a power pip there, I could have seraphed. Probably for the dub too. Probably for the dub. Alright, we got a ring.
But we can still save the Mander souls. I know a shortcut to the
Wait,
Hall of
does he
Justice.
want to save them?
Show you. Follow me.
Follow me. Boom, 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 boom. Follow me. Boom, 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 boom.
This is the longest hall, wizard.
Like literally?
It appears Amit's pit vipers have infested the hall. Well, I showed you how to get to the Hall of Justice. Good luck rescuing the Mander souls. You and I are square, right? Great, bye!
Dude, these guys aren't even bad guys.
Steps willingly into a viper's nest and expects to walk out again.
Alright, lady, claim it. Oh no! Damn it! Here's the life blade, Vitch. Literally made that stake earlier, and I was able to catch myself. Oh. What in the world? What in the world? What in the world was that? I don't even know how to comprehend it. Oh, you're a loser. Boom, boom. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Boom, boom. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Boom, boom. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Hell, use the tower shield, bro. I can get the last two. Everlasting love, good to be my bride, never be denied. Critical! Minus 50, minus 50. We have all boosted. Boom! Bye, 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 bye. It's only two of them. Oh, only one of them. Vitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. A fortify? A fortify? I'm just gonna pass, dude. Oh, what is that? Oh my god! We are so close. We are closer than the sun to the moon. Which isn't that close. Alright. I believe in you. I believe in you. Yes. Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to step on your toes.
My fangs are broken, and my venom is powerless.
Shut up. Shut up. Alright, this is the final
Meet
battle.
again, wizard. Amit is preparing to judge a group of Manda souls now. If we hurry, I'll make sure your soul is bumped to the head of the line.
Alright. There's another one after this, dude. There's another one after this. Oh my god. Bum, 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 bum. What does that mean? Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. 25 balance attack. I don't give a damn. Nobody got time for that. No. Oh! It cycles around, guys. It cycles around. should I do this? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Come on, Vig. I'm thinking this. Oh, I didn't think about that. I mean, it's okay. Just because if we got one more battle, let's have full health, you know. Alright, you'll probably get 1, 2, 4, right? You're not gonna get the boss. Or are you? Damn. Okay, okay. Fortify, because you're a bitch. Oh, what is that? That's crit rating, isn't it? Let's do it. Get fainted, bitch. The hell? Not my spirit armor. Oh! Oh! Okay. What just happened? What? What you got? What you got? What you got? Can you attack? Can you kill him? Can you kill him with kindness? Kill him. Kill him. Kill him with kindness. Please tell me that you attacked. You. Oh god. Alright. We gotta kill him. Kill him, man. I'm gonna pass. Okay. How many? I didn't see how many pips you had. Huge. Whoa. Oh, I got a pet.
My eternal duty is to serve Amit. Fate must truly have grand designs for you, young wizard. Just do not be a fool and tempt her.
Everlasting love. I also got a pet. Magnificent Shelby. Gives me a balance piercing? Is that what it is? So much for that rebirth. Where's this guy? Damn.
It is time, little Manders, for you to join the ranks of my army. Another recruit? Get tisk. Silly wizard. Mortals can't be judged. Never fear. I'll have that soul out and ready for judgment in no time.
Let's do it. Haha. 8,000. I'm just gonna support you attack. You do the attacking, Richards. I'll do the support. got you. What? Wow. Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. What does that mean? Damn. You didn't even need health, asshole. Just punched a bitch in the face just to say nothing. Alright. Ain't worried, bro. What you got? Game? G-A-M-E? Question mark? No traps though. Boom, boom, boom! We got one left. What does that mean? What does that mean? Judgment, I get it. Because Judge of Souls. I get it. I'm at 149 health. We're not scared. Oh. I was thinking that was going to be hefty and then minus 50 demoralized me. He's not going to do like in a nice... He still has that eye missing. I thought we got his eye back. Huge! I mean, you got him, boss. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Use a judgment spell. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, come on, bro. My shield, too. Whoa! Thanks, Vitch. 55. You got that fancy shield. I got nothing, dude. Just kill him. I believe in you, Vidge. I believe. A Tempest, bro. Where's your Triton at, bro? Where's your Triton at? Crit blocked, ho. Crit blocked, ho. Oh, that's ass. Dude, is this even gonna be enough? Plus 35%? You got 8 pips. 8 times 80. What is it, like 640 damage? Critical, plus 35. 2900. 769. Best I can do. Best I can do. Oh my god, if you kill me, you're a loser. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Bitch. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I yield. My rebellion is over. Oh, Sekhmet is going to be so displeased with me.
Who the hell is
Who is
Sekhmet?
you ask?
Yes.
Oh, you'll meet her soon enough.
That is what I ask. Great. Hold on, I got a wand. Ooh. We lose critical, but we get crit block and we get piercing. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Goodbye. Alright. High five, Vidge. No, it's the sound of a high five.
You're back. While I'm glad to hear Amit will return to her duties and restore the natural balance, I'm sure we'll discover the meaning of it soon enough. In the meantime, can you give this copy of my research to Al-Hazred? Oh, and tell him thanks for sending such great help.
Yo, Vidge, you're a real one, by the way. That's so clutch. We got that shit done. I would not have been able to do that by myself. It would have been a very long and painful process. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. That makes no sense in the context. I got a wand. I got a pretty good wand, but it wasn't good enough, so it's gone.
Young wizard, I am most pleased to hear you were able to not only preserve the natural balance of the spiral, your skills in wizardry have progressed impressively. Now, if you'll excuse me, I simply can't wait to pore over Alima's research.
Badged up. Alright. That's 109 badges. Alright, so we really don't have anything to do. Except this. Tower Reap might happen simply because there's nothing else to do. But we're gonna go back to Celestia. Oh, what is that? Back to Celestia. So here's the plan: is always do one group area of the main line, and then do a side quest. Hey, no more double fizzles, Richards. That was kind of wild, dude. That was kind of wild. I saw that double fizzle. I don't think I forgot about that. Five. Yeah, you ain't get me, ho. Dub. Dub. Alright, so where's this mold? Hey, what's up? What's his name? He's gone. We'll never know. Sea mold. It's not puke. It's sea mold. Sea mold. Classic. Earl, what is that? What did you just... Earl, when did I say that's what I mean, I've definitely said it, but that must be a long time ago. Or are you saying that's what she said? What did I say? Oh. What did I say? Now I gotta watch the clip. Oh, let me click on this clip. I got a wand. I got a pretty good wand, but it wasn't good enough, so it's gone. Come on, what? What does that even mean? Do people use the word wand in place of penis?
That's just what we need! The Pisceans have long kept the Lothians in check by using carved shell horns. If we could get some of those Piscean shell horns, can you do that for us? Can
Of course.
we go to the Crustacean halls and get some shell
Piscean,
horns from the Pisceans?
You know what that means? Equipping that mob deck. Nothing. Alright, we need patience. Let's do it. Skirt. I skirted it. A lot of these sigils. A lot of open sigils here. Do you believe in love after love? What does that mean? Love after love? Like I loved somebody else and now I've loved somebody else? Where they at, bro? Where are these Pisceans at, dude? Hello, Bruce. Come on, bro. Where they at? Like, is that what it means, Earl? Like, love after love? Like, I was in love once, but then they broke my heart, and now I'm in love again. Can you ever love again after you've truly loved somebody else? That's the question, man. Because the real question is, do you even know what love is? I wanna know what love is. And I want you to show me. Because here's the thing. The real question, Earl. When you fall in love, how do you know it's love? What if it's just the most you've ever loved someone to this point? How do you know whether or not you can love somebody more than the person that you love right now? When you find someone you've loved more than anybody you've ever loved in your life, that feels like love. But what if you just never have loved somebody before? And that's what, it's always relative. And I have a song, Earl, it's on my Instagram and I'm probably gonna delete it because it's embarrassing. But that's literally what my song is about. You were the first time I fell in love, even if you were just looking for someone to play around with, someone to tell you you look real good. Always look special on your worst day, could turn you on with a little gaze. Always let me know you could amaze me or anybody as long as they gave you a chance. I know you like the. Sir, you have to request a song. Fiddler on the. I've never seen Fiddler on the Roof. But like, do you understand that song? Like that, the song, the idea of the song is you were the first time I fell in love, even if you were just looking for someone to play around with, someone to tell you you look real good, right? Because love is relative. I was in love with you, but you weren't in love with me. You were the first time I fell in love, even if you were just looking for someone to play around with, someone to tell you you look real good. Like, nobody wants to listen to the lyrics of my music. Nobody wants to listen to the lyrics. All they hear is some dude who doesn't know how to mix music, and they're like, this is ass. But listen to the fucking word. I don't know how to make music. I just know how to write. I'm a writer, alright? I'm a writer. And I'm saying something. Da 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 da. Goodbye. Yeah, thanks, Earl. But here's the thing, nobody gives a damn unless it sounds good. Nobody gives a damn what you're saying unless it sounds good. So I have to make it sound good. And that's the most difficult part, Earl, is making it sound good. I just want people to listen.
Those will certainly make a difference. Time to strike while the iron is hot.
Damn right.
Word along that we have a wizard who is going to trounce him.
You eat the sea mold.
Ugh.
It smells terrible and you feel a little sick.
Great! I can see from your face that you're ready to rumble.
Sure.
Sound the shell horns to announce you're on your way.
That's disgusting. I just ate some mold. You know, a doctor actually said it. The literal PhD doctor said the most disgusting thing about eating mold is the idea that you ate mold. Mold is actually not that bad. Like, it's not that it's good for you in any way. You shouldn't eat mold. But it's not, like, bad for you. Like eating mold isn't like exactly true cheese is mold.
I hear some puny little wizard from the
Let me get that.
is gonna defeat me. Let's see him try.
Like eating, like if you eat bread and it had mold on it, it's not that big of a deal. Knowing that you ate bread, that if someone comes and says, "Yo, that bread had mold on it," that makes people puke. Not the mold, because the mold isn't that serious. Your body can deal with the mold. The bad parts of the mold, your body can deal with that. But the idea that you ate mold is way more disgusting. What is this? Is this not a Zodiac tome? 2 bosses. Ah! Switch decks, switch decks, switch decks. Fuck! I have the wrong deck in. Yo, if I beat these guys with a mob deck, I'm officially the greatest player of all time. Exactly, Earl. Same with food dropped on the floor, alright? The floor isn't that dirty, dude. It's not. Like, the slight germs that you get from the food that... The slight germs you get from the floor that the food dropped on is doing nothing to you. If anything, it's building your immune system. Because it's nothing serious enough that your body can't handle it. Now, I will say that there are people who can't handle that, right? They have very weak immune systems, but overall, dude, you're fine. You're fucking fine. Your body is extremely good at warding off things that it doesn't like. Your body will handle that stuff. It's not that big of a deal. But the mindset, your brain is just as powerful as your immune system. The problem is your brain is much, much dumber. You ready for this statement? Your brain is much, much dumber than your immune system, because your immune system goes based off instinct. Your brain goes based off of logic. And the problem with logic is that it's flawed. As much as logic is logical, logic is flawed. Because with logic comes illogical thoughts. You cannot have logic without illogical thoughts. Instinct defines logic. Instinct it doesn't define logic. I don't know if that makes sense. Instinct is logic. Instinct is logic. Instinct is your body's natural reaction to the situation that it is based on previous experience. It's complete logic. That's what instinct is. But the idea that we can think logically is because we think illogically. The idea of thinking at all. Damn! I whooped his ass! The idea that we can think at all is magnificent to us to an extent that we don't even understand. Right? I think, therefore I am. It's an interesting sentiment. It's a very interesting sentiment. I think, therefore I am. Does that mean to to go just based off instinct is to not. What do we have? Should we go for this? Yeah, Skiz. Does that mean to not? You know what? You're a fool. You're a fool because get rid of all these traps, bitch. I think, therefore I am is essentially saying to think is to be, but to be is to question.
Oh, you got the wrong guy. I was set up by the Shadow Weavers.
Oh, shut up.
Calling the shots. I was just a patsy.
Where's the ring? Bounce school only. Thurston Plunkett? That's not who I need to get to. Nibbles, don't Lamau that. Nibbles, it doesn't even make sense. I'm not talking to you.
Go to Glauco and defeat him. He's in the Senate chambers. He won't know what hit him.
Oh, wait, he's not anywhere near this guy. Oh, shit, Earl. No way you just clipped me talking about logic. I'm not gonna watch that.
Because with logic comes illogical thoughts. You cannot have logic without illogical thoughts. Instinct
The clip just ends there. You know what? That's a factual statement, though. That's a factual statement, Earl. That's a factual statement in that clip that you just sent, okay? With logic comes illogical thoughts. You cannot have logic without thinking illogically. Okay? Earl, you can't send a that's what she said and then ask a question like that. You can't, why did you LOL, Nibbles? Just say no. Why did you have to LOL that? It's a fact, Earl, you know? Because the idea, it goes back to the idea of instinct. Instinct is completely logical. What is logic? What is logic but experience? But taking the experiences that you've had and rationalizing to a point where it makes sense, right? You can only rationalize based off of the experiences that you've had, right? If you put tinfoil in if you've never experienced a microwave before, is it really on you to put tinfoil in a microwave? How are you supposed to know that that's going to happen? You don't understand microwaves. You don't understand tinfoil. You don't understand science. It's not on you that you put tinfoil in a microwave and it exploded. That's not your fault. Because it's not logical to you because you don't understand. It's only through understanding that we can be logical. It's only through knowing, it's only through experience, because to know is to experience. So it's only through experience that we can be logical. So to be logical requires illogical thinking. Because how can you be logical without experiencing the illogical side of something? Because if you're not being logical, then you're being instinctual. Instinctual just means logic based off experience. But if you're going to think, therefore I am, then that means you're being logical. That means you're choosing to willingly be logical, which means you have to base it off of something illogical.
So the Shadow Weavers were responsible. It was expected.
Hold on, what?
The secret to the solarium is within the Barbican. The secret to the astral school of sun magic is within the solarium. If the Lothians are working with the Shadow Weavers, you must go to the solarium and the Crustacean.
Sorry,
must
what?
go to the solarium and recover the Son of Celestia before she takes it for herself. The Crustaceans haven't let me enter the Barbican. Maybe Nestor will tell you how to get in. And pass
Level 70! Hold on, what's this guy? Alright. You sound like my friend who was trying to return a wool sweater because he put it in the washer. Because, or you know why I sound like that, friend? Because logical thinking isn't about convincing. What you're talking about is a friend who is trying to convince someone that their sweater should be returned because it's not their fault. It's not my fault that this washer messed up because I didn't know. But you know what they say? Sir, it was on the label. I think the implication of logic implies illogic. Of course! Just like how light implies there is darkness. But I would not go so far as to the last sentence. Ah, you can't say that, Nibbles, because I don't remember the last sentence I said. What do you mean? What did I say? Oh, we're going to this guy. Yes, exactly, right? Logic implies illogic. Just like light implies there's darkness. Exactly. What was the last sentence I said? I don't know. Hold on.
Young wizard, come and see me when you are interested in a real challenge.
You need to have... No, Nibbles. No, Nibbles. Stop it, Nibbles. That's not what I said. I might have been what it came off as, but that's not the definition of logic, is being by experience. The definition of instinct is logic by experience. Instinctual actions is logic by experience. The reason that you instinctually do something is because you naturally, through logic, you naturally decided on that through the logic based on the experiences that you've previously had. That's what instinct is logic by experience. But the idea that we can think logically, that we can willingly choose to be logical about something that we don't need to be logical about, the only way that that's possible is to be illogical in the first place, or to at least have experienced an illogical thought in the first place. Boom. Knowledge. Alright, so what's your problem, bro? You said come to you, and I'm here. Alright, prick. Alright, fine. We're just gonna ignore that. We're level 70, by the way. Hey, you got a task.
I don't mean to trouble you further.
It's fine.
A rather odd fellow named Nelek was asking for help. He's not far from here. Can you find him and lend a helping
Oh,
claw?
does that mean that we're gonna get more requests? Oh, we only got one. Oh, we got more people sassing me. I think there are instinctual people who have very little logical thinking. Earl, you're missing the point. You're missing that point. See, the reason that... Alright, so what you're saying is there are instinctual people who have very little logical thinking. Because logical thinking... Exactly, Earl, like a dog. Logical thinking is different. Logic itself doesn't immediately mean logical thinking. Logical thinking is something humans do. I think, therefore I am. What's that guy's name? Who said that? Thomas something? Right? But I'm saying that instinct is your body's natural reaction to something through experience. It's your body being logical through experience. It was not Homer Simpson, Earl. Instinct is your body's natural instinct. Hold on. Instinct is your body's natural logical... Descartes. What was his first name? Descartes. What's his first name? Is it not? It's not Robert. Descartes. Theodore. Rene. Oh, I was not gonna guess that. All right. But here's the thing. You're saying, I think there are instinct. What is? Talk to Nestor. Oh, for God's sakes! I gotta go back to Nestor. All right, let's go. You're saying, I think there are instinctual people who are very logical thinking. Instinct does not mean you're thinking logically. Instinct is the natural logical order of how your body... that doesn't make sense. Earl, shut the hell up. Instinct is not logical thinking. Instinct is the logic that your subconscious uses based on the experiences that you've had. So yes, there are people who what did you say? There are very instinctual people who who have very little logical thinking. Like a dog. A dog is almost every other animal that ever existed is completely instinctual. It has very little logical thinking. Some would argue that humans are one of the very few species that have logical thinking at all. I think all species have a certain level of logical thinking, just in ways that we don't understand, but that's beside the point. But yes, logic is like math, knowing and following the rules, whereas instinct is more like math. Alright, you're still not, no, you're saying instinct is like memorization. Instinct isn't like memorization at all. Do you know how often people do things instinctually without understanding why they did it? It's not remembering what you did. It's understanding that there are certain consequences to what you did. I guess where the am I going, bro? Oh, Nibbles dropped a quote. What passes as objectivity in What passes as objectivity in reality, damn it went away, merely names the subjectivity of those who have the power to impose their point of view. Let's read that again, because I didn't understand. Why did it say, what passes as objectivity in reality merely names the subjectivity of those who have the power to impose their point of view? Wow, I'm going to need to read that a third time. What passes as objectivity. So what passes as something that's just, we all know, right? Right? What passes as objectivity, what passes as, you can't tell me it's wrong because it's objective, in reality merely names the subjectivity of those who have the power to impose their point of view. Damn, Nibbles, I don't fully agree with that statement, but I completely see what you're saying. I really like that quote. Who said that? Who said that?
The Barbican has been taken by the Piscean guards. If you want to find a way in, you'll have to find out how. Maybe the Pisceans will tell you.
Okay. Let's decipher this, all right? So what you're saying is what passes as something that can't be denied, objectivity, in reality merely names the subjectivity of those who have the power to impose their point of view. Now, I see what it's saying. Earth is a sphere, and then Earl drops Earth is a sphere versus Earth is flat. I don't think that is at all what you're saying. So here's what I'm going to say, Nibbles, to that quote. Here's what I'm going to say. True objectivity is something you can't deny. And I think what's very difficult for us as humans is that things that are... I don't think that's exactly the point. Sure, maybe that's what the point you're trying to say, but I don't agree with that. Because the Earth is flat was not objectively true 1,000 years ago, even though that was the imposed view. That doesn't mean it was objective. Objectivity is things that we can't deny. If I look at my hand, I see 5 fingers. There are 5 fingers on my hand. That's objective. Just because we think things are objective does not make them objective. Because people said the Earth was flat never made the Earth being flat subjective. Just because a certain point of view is presented as objective does not make it objective. True objectivity is something you cannot deny. There is no way to deny it. There is no possible way to deny it, because you can do it by knowing, and the way to know is to do experience. And that is why you said Earth is flat was not objective. Exactly. Yes, you're saying that the Earth is flat was not objectively true 1,000 years ago, even though that was the imposed view. But what I'm saying is that even if that was the imposed view back then, true objectivity is something you can't deny. If there's any inkling of denial, then it cannot be objective, right? Now let's go to the idea that the Earth is round. Is the Earth being round an objective truth? Now you ready for this? Do I believe the Earth is round? Yes. Yes, I believe the Earth is round. Of course I believe the Earth is round. Truth is not an opinion. Correct, Earl. The problem is, what we believe is truth is 95% of the time opinion. That's the issue, Earl. True truth is something, the truth of something is something you can't deny, but what we believe is the truth is something that we believe we can't deny, but does not mean we can't deny it. Do I believe the Earth is round? Yes, because there's no reason not to. The Earth is round. Do I know that the Earth is round? No. As much as I believe it, and I would never say that the Earth is flat, because that's absurd, because I've seen pictures, and I trust NASA, and I trust scientists. Do I know the Earth is round? No. I've never seen the Earth from an outside point of view. I've seen pictures that I didn't take. I've heard experts that I trust. The idea is that but see, that's the problem, Nibbles. The objective opinion was that it was flat. The fact that you just said objective opinion is an oxymoron. There is no such thing as an objective opinion. Earl, listen, Earl, listen to what you're saying. You said, yes, you do know the Earth is round because science. What is science, Earl? Science is the mere trust that you have in scientists. Do I trust the scientists? Yes. If you question what you're saying, if you question whether science is legit, then all bets are off. I'm not questioning whether science is legit. I believe science. I believe the Earth is round. I trust the scientists because I have no reason not to, and they've made completely valid points that I can't logically refuse. But do I know, Earl? Do I know the Earth is round? No. Because to know is to experience, and I've never experienced a point of view where I can see that the Earth is round. I trust the science, Earl, which is why I believe. But to believe, to trust, is not to know. Yes, I would tell someone that the Earth is round. But do I know the Earth is round? Do I know the Earth is round like I know I have 5 fingers on my hand? No. I know I have 5 fingers on my hand because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I know the Earth is round? Technically, no. Do I believe the Earth is round? Yes. Do I trust the science that says the Earth is round? Yes. But the problem with objectivity is that there's so many things in this world that we believe are objective, but they're not objective. We trust that they're objective. And yes, most of the things we trust that are objective are true. But to know that they're true is something that we can't always confirm. Okay, so now Earl's argument. How do you know you have 5 fingers? Maybe you are hallucinating that, right? Maybe I'm hallucinating that 5th finger. Okay, maybe my mind is playing tricks on me, right? Maybe I have 4 fingers and that 5th finger isn't actually there. There are many ways to confirm that 5th finger is there. If I was hallucinating that finger, would I be able to touch this phone with all 5 fingers? Are you saying now I'm hallucinating the phone? Would I be able to touch this table with all 5 fingers? Would I be able to press this button? X, circle, different finger. Oh, fuck, I pressed the wrong button. X, circle, different finger, circle, different finger, circle, different finger, circle. Would I be able to press that button 5 times with 5 fingers? If I'm hallucinating one of those fingers, then one of those 5 times would not have actually happened. I just proved that I know that I have 5 fingers. Okay? what am I trusting then? So now, right, I'm trusting that, but see, now you're jumping to the conclusion, Earl, that everything in my existence is being completely made up by me. The video game that I'm playing, the conversations we're having. Sure, you can jump to the conclusion that everything is a hoax, and guess what, Earl? You don't know if it isn't. You really don't know if it isn't. It's true that it's completely possible that everything you're doing right now, you're in a dream. You're in a dream, right? It's completely possible, but it's a reality that we're not going to face. It's a reality that we're not going to accept, because accepting that reality is farcical and is absurd, and accepting that reality is pointless. But yes, you could make that argument. But that's the thing, Earl. That's why there's people. That's why there's flat earthers. That's why there's flat earthers, Earl. Because there's people out there that need to see it. There's people out there that need to see for themselves that the earth is round. There's people out there that need to go on a spaceship and see the earth be round. But Earl, you're not understanding the point. To deny it, you're saying, to deny it requires you to disbelieve hundreds of facts and evidence. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not denying these things. I'm not believing in them. I'm saying that I'm saying that I do not know. You're saying that no one said I don't believe in it. No one said that I don't trust this fact and evidence. But the reality is, I didn't do the math, Earl. I didn't take the pictures. I didn't get on the spaceship. I didn't touch the moon. I can't say that I know it. But I completely, 100% trust the people who do know it. Exactly, Nibbles. Imagine touching the moon. How do you think Neil feels? How do you think Neil Armstrong feels? Brody touched the moon and people are like, no, you didn't. What do you mean, no? To deny it, you have to believe there is a vast coordinated... Earl! No one's denying it! No one's denying it! Exactly! It's illogical. You keep making this idea. I'm not denying it. I'm being logical. But I'm saying that we don't know, Earl. Nibbles, your quote completely stands. Your quote completely stands. I feel like it was just worded badly. Who said that quote? It was just... the idea of your quote is there. It's just the way it was worded. Because here's the thing. Here's what I don't agree with in the quote. Okay? What passes... Oh, you know what? I'm going to stop. I'm wrong. You said what passes as objectivity. Not what is objective, but what passes as objective. In reality, merely names the subjectivity of those who have the power to impose their point of view. You know what? I'm sorry, Nibbles. I see what you're... What is objective is objective. You can't deny what is objective, because what is objective, period. What we think is objective, what we're told is objective, what passes as objectivity is merely the subjectivity of those who have the power to impose their point of view. Yes, Earl, people who deny that the earth is round. Oh, give me that. I got a badge, bitch.
A group of strange pirates has taken the Barbican.
Shark catcher. Make that 110 badges. Hold on. For God's sakes. Ah! Alright, let's go defeat Sea Booter. Huh! Dude spawned in. Every thought is subjective. Objectivity is the things that you cannot deny. Whether or not you deny them does not change the fact that they're true. That's what objectivity is. You can deny it as much as you want, but it doesn't change the fact that it's true. The year 2024 was before the year 2025. According to the Roman calendar, whatever calendar we follow. It's objective. You cannot deny that that's true. Okay? So going back to Earl, so people who deny that the Earth is round are not employing logic. Yes, I completely agree. The quote supports what's wrong with today's society, that truth is an opinion. Truth is truth, Earl. Truth is truth. The problem isn't that in today's society truth is an opinion. The problem in today's society is that our opinions we think are truth. Truth is truth, but our opinions are not. There is no implication that the subjectivity is not actually factual. Alright, objectivity is what you can't deny. Earl's quote here, or not a quote, this is what Earl's saying. What separates us from the Dark Ages is that we have science to prove what's true and not true. If you start getting into the realm of, well, maybe science... Nah, but nobody said that, Earl. Nobody said. Earl, I think we agree, but you're not accepting... You have to be more skeptical. You have to be more skeptical. See, what you're saying is... Alright, let me read it again. It's not confusion, Nibbles. It's the fact that Earl is refusing to be skeptical. Earl is refusing to accept that he doesn't know things that he thinks he knows. What separates us from the Dark Ages is that we have science to prove what's true and not true. If you start getting into the realm of, well, maybe science is all an illusion, we may as well go back, all bets are off.
Doesn't know much. He tells you to talk to his leader, Lieutenant Defoe.
Once again, Earl, you should be skeptical of not reality. You should accept reality for what it is. Earl, here's what you said. You said, if you start getting into the realm of, well, maybe science is all an illusion. Nobody said that, Earl. Nobody's saying science is an illusion. We're not saying science is an illusion. We're saying that to know something, to truly know something, is to have experienced it yourself. Science is constantly disproven. Science since 1455, it's a random year, I don't know. Science is constantly finding things that prove science wrong. That's what science is. Shut up, Richards. Alright? Science doesn't know what's right. Science is logically coming to a conclusion of what we think is right. To know something. To know something. Science is saying the autism is caused by time. What, Nibbles?
I am Lieutenant.
Do you see what I'm saying, Earl?
We're pleased to help you get where you needs to be. The Pisceans and their lackeys, the Lothians, have put together for us the power modes.
I can do that. Alright, let me just make this point, Earl. Science doesn't know. And scientists, if you ask scientists and explain what I'm saying to them, they will agree with you. They will say, you know what, you're not wrong. It's a theory. We don't know. Okay, but there's some things that we do know. Right? There's some things that we do know. Right? There are people in this world that know the Earth is round because they've experienced it, they've seen it through a telescope, they know it. I personally cannot say that I know the Earth is round because I've never actually seen it. I trust the people who have. Okay, there are people in this world who know things. There are people who know more than you, more than me. But there are some... Exactly, Earl. Right? Earl. Beautiful example. Beautiful example. Science tells us how much weight a structure can support. If you don't trust the science, the only alternative is to try and break every structure so you can experience how much it can hold yourself. Exactly, right? You can trust the science and say, I'm only going to put 85 pounds because it says it can only hold 86 pounds. Or you can say, I don't trust the science, I want to test it for myself. And you can put 85.1 pounds on and it breaks. Guess what? Now you know. Now you know. You just proved it to yourself. Earl, don't say that. Don't say that. You said the people who insist on the latter are unevolved idiots? Earl, the people who insist on the latter are the people who figured out science, Earl. The people who insist on questioning everything are the philosophers of the world, are the scientists of the world. The people who insist on proving things without accepting that you know them are the people who have told you that things are true. And now you're saying nope. Earl, no. You're misunderstanding the point, Earl. To be skeptical, to want to prove things for yourself. Where the hell are these things? It is what science is. Alright, just because the stream... Alright. Just because the YouTube video isn't gonna... because it doesn't see the chat. Earl's statement. For example, science tells us how much weight a structure can support. If you don't trust the science, the only alternative is to try and break every structure so you can experience how much it can hold yourself. For example, yes, science tells us how much weight a structure can support. 86 pounds, it says. The people who say, I don't know if I trust that, they don't trust the science, and they want to prove it themselves, you put 85.1 pounds. You put 85.2. You're like, wait a minute, 85.2 pounds, it breaks. 85.1 pounds, it breaks. 85.10 or 85.05 pounds, it breaks. And you come to the same conclusion that the science told you in the first place, and you realize, the science was right. But the people who question it and prove it for themselves, that's how you know, Earl. Yeah, sure, you can trust the science. Trust that 86 pounds is going to break it, right? Okay, Earl's saying not once it's already been proven. Sure. But the only way to prove something for yourself is what I'm saying, is to... Where am I going? The only way to prove something for yourself is to know it. Now, the question I have is, why does someone care so much? Why does someone care so much that something weighs 86 pounds? That something can hold 86 pounds when it can actually hold... But I believe it can hold more. That's not something we care about now. But there was a point in the world, Earl. There was a point in human history where we didn't know. Just some guy who's been farming his whole life said, nah, I'm telling you, it can only hold this much. I've tried it. It doesn't work. I know it can do this. And someone said, I'm not sure. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove exactly how much it weighs. Okay? But see, I know you're not talking about the people who came up with the science, but the people that you just called unevolved idiots are the people who were called unevolved idiots 500 years ago. The people that you're saying are stupid morons are the people who were called stupid morons 500 years ago. Call them stupid morons, but at least they're trying to prove something to themselves. Don't disrespect someone for trying to prove them to themselves. The point is, you don't know, Earl. You trust. You trust people who do know. It's as simple as that. You trust, Earl. You trust. You don't know. And there's a big difference between knowing and believing. There's knowing and there's believing and trusting. Scientists fight to know. Earl, oh my God, Earl. Yes, I understand. In your specific example of this has been proven already, there's no need to prove it again. Sure. It might not be the smartest idea to try to prove it again, but at least they're trying to prove it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to prove it to themselves because they don't know, they trust. But they don't trust, obviously, so they're trying to prove it to themselves. But that's the thing. You're saying once it's been proven, being unable to... It's not being unable to accept it, Earl. It's being able to, it's accepting that you just want to know it for yourself. No one says that they're doing something to like.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, is it what the doctor ordered?
When we first were stranded down here, they claimed they'd destroy our gold if we made a move on it. But from the sound of things now, if we can get our treasure back from the crustaceans, we'll happily lend our swords to their cause.
Okay. Boom.
The treasure of the Calypso? They hid it somewhere. Each of the pieces was given to a trusted Lothian. If you defeated them, you might find...
Earl, I see what you're saying, but what you're saying is completely ignoring what I'm trying to prove to you. You do not know, Earl. You trust. You believe. You do not know. Oh man, we could have been fighting together. Nobody has to prove it. You're saying, all right, Earl's words, if everybody had to prove everything to themselves, rather than build on the progress that's already been made, we wouldn't evolve. Yes, no one's saying we have to prove everything to ourselves. Okay? But we trust the people that have done the work in the past. We trust them. And then, based on that trust, we try to evolve it. If what we trust is false, let's say what you're trusting is science that isn't true. You trust science that isn't true. What you're trying to prove isn't going to come out based on that trust. But let's say you truly believe in what you're trying to prove. So you decide that you're not going to trust the science. So by not trusting the science, you try to prove another way, and you completely prove the original point you're making. Is that person crazy? Is that person bullshitting because they didn't trust the science? I want to answer the question, Earl. Okay. Answer the question, Earl. So let's say science says this. Somebody is trying to prove something. They trust the science that says this. Based on the science that they trust, they can't prove what they're trying to prove. So, to prove what they're trying to prove, because what they're trying to prove is a priori that it's true. It makes sense to them, but they can't prove it based on the science that they've been given. So they say, you know what, I'm not going to trust the science I've been given, and I'm going to go my own direction with it. If that person proves what they're saying based on other science that ignoring the science that's been proven, is that person crazy? Is that person absurd? Is that person lost? Is that person bullshitting? Do you trust that person that decided to say, I'm not going to accept the science that's been accepted because I've proven my science in my own way? Alright, so you completely backtracking on what you said. Unless there is a good reason that they think the science is flawed, and the only reason is that they didn't see it for themselves. But that's the... Okay, you're saying, Earl's words, unless there is a good reason that they think the science is flawed. What do you mean they think there's a good reason that they think the science is flawed? Earl, I'm saying it's not that they have a good reason that the science is flawed. It's that what they're trying to prove is proved. They proved it to themselves. So they know it's true. They saw it and they did it and they saw it. But based on previous science, they're told it's false. It can't happen based on the previous science. But they just did it. They just did it. They just proved it to themselves. But based on previous science, it's not possible. That would be a good reason. Because that's exactly what fucking Einstein did. He proved something that science said wasn't possible. And he proved it in front of his own eyes. He did the math. The point is, yes, I trust science because I'm a fucking dumbass, bro. But true scientists are constantly skeptical. Yes, they trust science and they build off of everything that's ever been proven. But they understand that if you prove something in front of your eyes, that means you know it. And knowing something is more powerful than anything that anyone's ever told you. Truly knowing something is more powerful than anything that you can trust. Anything that someone wrote down. Because if you know it, that means you've genuinely experienced it. You know it. You've seen it. Science is constantly proving itself wrong. Because people are doing things and seeing it. And if you know something, that's more powerful than anything you could trust. Where's Lieutenant Defoe? Earl, nobody said that. Sure. I wouldn't even. Are they an idiot? But the reason why they're an idiot, Earl, the reason why they're an idiot isn't because they're questioning it. The reason why they're an idiot is because they're wasting their fucking life trying to prove things that have already been proven. Sure. The person who's insisting on testing every building. That's not even what your argument was before. No one said he was unevolved throwback. All right, Earl. Sure. You're right, Earl. Is that what you need to hear? You're right. Okay. This fucking dumbass who's testing everything. But see, that's the thing. That obviously, you know why that person's a dumbass? Because once you prove it once, you don't need to prove it again. If you prove something to yourself once, why do you need to prove it again, Earl? There's no need to test every building. If you test it with one building, then why would it not be true for the others? So the idea that that person even exists is idiotic. Whoa, Nibbles, what do you mean not true? Obviously, you take all... Nibbles. Science... Sorry, okay, science does require repeatability. But the idea that you did something... But see, Nibbles, the repeatability already happened, is what Earl's saying. Earl is saying that the repeatability already happened. Somebody said that this is true. So somebody else goes out and says, I'm going to test it with a building. I'm going to test what this person said with this building. And then it's true. You don't need to keep doing it with every building if you're trusting, if you don't trust the previous science, but you just did it and it proves what the previous science was saying, you don't need to keep doing it. But the true skeptic says, well, how do I, what if it was all set up perfectly? Alright, let's see. Hold on, let's talk to this guy.
Where the treasure is hid?
Mm-hmm.
It's not ideal, but it's a sight better. I can make hide nor hair of this map without a compass.
Can you?
I've heard tell that a Piscean commander named Acastus Hexfin. He patrols the Barbican. The terrace, the mezzanine, and the concourse are his usual haunts.
Oh, snap. Alright, Earl says the flat earthers are the same way. Oh, that brought me further? Earl says, the flat earthers are the same way. There is evidence that logically answers any question denying the earth is flat. You imply that it's reasonable for someone to still need to go on a spaceship and see themselves. No, Earl. It's not reasonable for them to be convinced. It's not... Experiencing is knowing, Nibbles. Okay? It's not reasonable for someone to still need to go on a spaceship to see it for themselves to be convinced. Convinced is not something that means knowing. I'm saying that to know. You can be convinced of something without knowing it. To know, Earl. You're not understanding what I mean. To know. To actually know that the earth is round, you would need to see it for yourself. But to believe the science, to trust the science, to be convinced by the science, is not to know. It's to trust that the people who have done the work are telling the truth. Which I do. Which everybody does. I'm just saying, to know is a very... Hold on. Did they?
Even in the field, never underestimate the role of good... Can you take a look around and see if you can find any... Check the sanatorium and the Barbican if you can gain entry.
Alright, here we go. Nibbles dropped an example. For example, Nibbles believes childbirth is painful, but I do not know how painful because I've never given birth. Of course. Okay, they're... Okay, they... Nibbles says, I believe childbirth is painful, but I do not know. Well, so here's the thing. Now you say, but it's bad example because sometimes it isn't painful. So why do you think it isn't painful? You're saying you believe it's painful. Simple as that. You believe it's painful, but you don't know it's painful because you've never actually given birth. And then someone else told you that it's not painful. Well, guess what? There's only one way to find out. Science. Well, now that's an interesting version of science because pain is actually a thought, is a mindset. How much something hurts. There are people who have brain damage and they can't feel pain because pain is your brain telling you that something is wrong. It's not actually brain. Pain is a mindset. Or nibbles don't even. What do you mean change the example to having an arm amputated? Let's get to this latest spiral. Alright, enough philosophical talk. Oh!
Bartleby and Grandmother Raven each set a gleaming sphere in the sea of darkness. Bartleby's was golden and burned bright and lit the sky. Raven's was silver and cold, but could not pierce the dark.
How do I get down there? Are you serious? Hold on. A doctor tells me my arm is amputated. His opinion is that it is amputated and he would be right? I'm not following. Tome of the Sun.
And it was said that Mithraea, the avatar of the sun, came to Celestia and commanded a mighty hall be built.
Man, this isn't the right task. Alright, can we just go back to the original point of why this whole conversation started? What was the original thing? I'm actually asking, though. I'm not. What was the original thing they were talking about? All I was trying to say in the original thing was that we don't... Is this a dungeon? It is not. All I was trying to say was that we can think we know. But it's simply... What was the original thing that started all this? What's up, Senator?
Wonderful! Help has... You have been such a staunch ally to our cause. I hesitate to ask you for... I'm an envoy to the Pisceans and the Lothians. The Pisceans could have used those to gain a passage past the Crustacean guard. Can you retrieve my... And don't listen to anything they say.
And that's why we talked to everybody first, because we would have gotten this done. Because we just fought 4 Pisceans, but now... Oh, for God's sakes. Alright, here's what Earl says. To sum up, someone either developing new knowledge of testing existing knowledge. Alright, someone developing new knowledge of testing existing knowledge, science, because there is a reason to suspect it is wrong, is a scientist. Okay, yes. I'm glad that you finished that with is a scientist. Exactly. Someone who develops new knowledge of testing existing knowledge because there's a reason to suspect it is wrong is a scientist. Someone who refuses to believe existing knowledge only because they need to experience it themselves. It's to experience it themselves, to believe or know that it's true, is an unevolved throwback, is an idiot, is what you're saying. I don't care what if you change the wording. I know what you're trying to say. I agree that someone who is developing new knowledge, of testing existing knowledge because there is a reason to suspect it is wrong, is a scientist. Developing new knowledge, testing existing knowledge because there's a reason, right? Yes. Someone who refuses to believe existing knowledge only because they need to experience it themselves is an idiot. Okay, well, now, okay, I mean, I'm pretty sure, yeah, but like, you're just getting very specific, Earl. Like, can we please just do the fucking task that's we're supposed to do? Someone who refuses to believe existing knowledge. Of course, Issa, I'm there. I'm helping her this time because I didn't help her last time. I'm there. Oh! Where's the... It says you're busy. It says she's busy. Where's the wild? I don't even know what that is. What does this mean? Arcanum? How do I say that this place is closed? Good luck. I literally can't. I can't. It says she's busy. I tried, Issa. What are you saying? Why? Pick a direction, please. All right, so let me go back to what Earl was saying. Someone who refuses to believe existing knowledge. So you're saying that this is someone who refuses to believe it. All right, that's fair, right? Refusing to believe is refusing to accept that you could be wrong. Refusing to believe is just as bad as refusing to accept that you're wrong. I mean, it's literally what it is, right? So, yeah. So anyone who refuses to believe...
No sign of a Castus Hexfin here.
Right? I don't... Earl, do you refuse to believe that the Earth could be flat? Do you refuse to believe the Earth could be flat? You refuse to believe that that's a possibility. I'm gonna do it, Nibbles. Let me ask. Do you refuse to believe that it's a possibility? Okay. Well...
A Castus Hexfin isn't here either.
Why did you say... Where is this Acaxis? Someone who refuses to believe existing knowledge. So they refuse to believe the Earth is round. It's not that they think the Earth isn't round. They refuse to believe the Earth is round. Only because they need to experience it themselves. So this is a person who says, I refuse to believe the Earth is round because I need to see it for myself.
Did those waterlogged old buccaneers send you after their compass?
I refuse to believe... So someone says, I refuse to believe the Earth is round because I need to see it for myself to truly know. But Earl, you're missing the point. Existing knowledge. What is knowledge? Knowledge is what you know. Existing knowledge is only knowledge to the people who know it. Everybody else trusts the knowledge. There is no, listen to what you just said, Earl. There is no reason to question the established science. My good sir, philosophers would spit at that statement. Science is all about questioning, understanding, and seeing why. Because here's the thing, the science that you say is so stupid to question, people question it, and they figure it out very quickly. Because it's obvious. But see, Earl, you just said you don't trust anyone. I trust the science. Motherfucker, who is the science? The science is the people. Science is people. This goes back to Nibbles' quote. You trust the science. You're trusting the people. Science is people putting it into action. But the difference between science and people writing a book about it is that they're not just telling you it's true, they're proving it to you. So it feels much more like you can't deny it. And I agree, I wouldn't deny it either. But the point is, science is all, like, I'm just saying, understand that you don't know things, you believe things, okay? Just respect the fact that you believe things. I didn't add a treasure card in, and I used my Crocodilian last time. I'm a little scared because I don't know if I have enough. But I do have the reshuffle, so we should be good. See, I don't need to think that much about this game. I'm that good. I just gotta lock in every now and then. Dude, Earl, I wish we had some philosophers here, bro. Because here's the thing, Earl. You asshole. I'm a dumbass, okay? I'm not explaining the ideas I'm trying to say to the best that they can be explained. But I'm telling you, I'm not saying something that's profound. I'm saying something that's, you ready for this? Objective. I'm saying something that is objective. It's not something that I believe is true. It's something that we can't deny is true. Because it's just factual about our existence. That there's things that we can only know the things we know. And if there was like if we had some philosophers in here, I mean, hey, I believe we're all philosophers. But like someone who was actually like literate and articulate and like an intellectual, they would be able to explain my ideas in a way that was more understandable. I'm just kind of a dumbass, so it's not coming out the way that it needs to be. They already figured out the Earth is round. They figured it out. You see the problem with that statement? They applied what's called the scientific method to establish that. Oh my god, Earl, shut up. Earl, you're telling me that Earl, you're telling me that an objective truth is wrong. You just said that would be me, and I'm explaining. You're not the intellectual here, Earl. The fact that you don't even understand the idea I'm saying. Also, I'm not talking about an average intellectual. Guess what? There are intellectuals who would hear what I'm saying and would say, shut the hell up, you're talking complete nonsense. Okay, there are intellectuals who would listen to me and say, you're completely bullshitting. I'm not talking about I don't need an intellectual here. I need a philosophical intellectual. Someone who can explain what I'm trying to say in terms that you could understand. Because obviously I'm not doing a great job, but what I'm saying is something that's an objective truth. Bitch, Nibbles, I wasn't a bit mean. What? I'm not saying Earl isn't an intellectual. I'm saying he's obviously not a philosophical intellectual. Earl, you might be an intellectual, but you're obviously not an intellectual in the field of philosophy because you don't even seem to understand what I'm saying. Obviously, yes, I'm not explaining it well, but I've explained it enough to the point where it should be able to be understood if you understood what I'm talking about. Obviously, this is new to you. You can only know what you know. Oh, you took 3 logic philosophy classes in college, so I know a little? Oh, okay. So if you took philosophy classes in college, then you know philosophy. Earl, don't even start with me on that nonsense. I've taken a logic class and philosophy class too. That doesn't mean anything. Some of the greatest philosophers ever sat in their room by themselves all the time and read books and wrote words on the paper. Okay? It's not about taking classes. Philosophy is about experiencing the world. Come on, bro. Why is he not... Oh my god. Oh my god. Nibbles. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't have another reshuffle. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? What? Oh my god. I don't have another. One more turn. One more turn. Don't you dare. It's going to do 100 damage. 154. Beautiful. 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 We're good. Everybody breathe. Everybody breathe. Hey! I need to add treasure cards back into my desk. That's funny. If it kills him on the first one, it doesn't do the others. Oh, I got an amulet. Chris Nibbles, what the fuck are you talking about? What came off as a rude? What did I say that was so rude? What did I say that was so rude? Because I said Earl isn't an intellectual in philosophy? Nibbles, I don't think Earl, do you think you're an intellectual in philosophy? Do we understand what intellectual means? I mean like someone who like reads it, like who actually like genuinely. I'm not an intellectual in anything. Can we please understand that? An intellectual in philosophy is someone who reads philosophy and like studies philosophy. Like that's their life. Like an intellectual is someone who spends their life on a specific topic. I don't think there's anything rude. I mean, maybe it was a bit rude, but I don't think it was that rude, Nibbles. Okay. So Earl says he stands by. To sum up, someone either developing new knowledge or testing existing knowledge because there is reason to suspect it is wrong is a scientist. Okay, yes. Someone developing new knowledge or testing existing knowledge because there's reason to suspect it is wrong is a scientist, yes. Someone who refuses to believe already scientifically proven knowledge only because they need to experience it themselves to believe it is an idiot. Earl, what credentials do you have in philosophy? Taking 3 classes does not give you credentials in philosophy. Are you a philosophy major? Like, am I wrong this entire time? Are you telling me you're a philosophy major? Taking 3 classes in philosophy in philosophy for non-majors does not make you that's not credentials. Every human being ever to exist has credentials in philosophy because philosophy is simply asking the question why. Children are some of the best philosophers in the entire world. Children are better philosophers than 98% of adults. So don't talk about credentials that you have in philosophy. You don't need credentials to be a philosopher. Okay? But yes. Alright? I can start... here's the statement that we're disagreeing on, but I think I see, and I think I can agree with you on it. Someone who refuses to believe already scientifically proven knowledge. So something that's been proven scientifically. Someone who refuses to believe it only because they need to experience it themselves. But here's the thing. Here's the thing I'm going to say. Okay, I'm not disagreeing with the statement, but here's what I'm going to say. Originally, so what you're saying is... I burped. Someone either developing new knowledge... Now, this is the important part. Or testing existing knowledge because there is reason to suspect it is wrong. Listen to that statement again. Testing existing knowledge to believe because there is a reason to suspect it is wrong. How is that different than refusing to believe the already scientifically proven? Testing existing knowledge because there is reason to suspect it is wrong. How is that not refusing that the scientifically proven science is not true? I refuse to believe that the scientifically proven science... All right, let me rephrase that. I refuse... This is a person. This is someone who you say is a scientist. This is a scientist. They say, I refuse to believe that the already specific scientifically proven knowledge is true because I suspect it is wrong. You're saying the idiot is the person who says, I also refuse to believe the already scientifically proven knowledge is wrong because I haven't experienced it myself. Sure. Yes. Right. The scientist says, I refuse to believe the scientifically proven knowledge because I suspect it is wrong. The idiot says, I also believe the already scientifically proven knowledge is false because I haven't experienced it myself. That's what you're saying. Okay. 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 Yes, I understand your point. Do you understand my point that to know is to experience, that we trust and we believe? Earl, there is reason to suspect it is wrong? To say that there is reason to expect it is wrong is to say that I have a reason. What do you mean? How is that different than what I said? What do you mean? The scientist says, I refuse to believe the already scientifically proven knowledge because there is reason to suspect it is wrong, and here is the reason. The idiot says, I also refuse to believe the already scientifically proven knowledge is wrong because I haven't experienced it myself. Okay. Oh, nibbles. Obviously science builds, but see, science builds on itself. Science is scientists. Science is people's thoughts. Science is people's thoughts with proof. That's all science is. It's people's thoughts with proof. It's people who see something and they say, look, this just happened. I saw it happen. I know that it happened because I see it. How do I prove this? Look, it happened once. Look, it happened again. I just set up the exact same circumstances and it happened again. Every time that I set up the circumstances in this way, it happens. That's science. I haven't seen it myself is not a rational reason to not believe things. Oh! Nobody said that that's a rational reason. I'm saying that if you haven't seen it yourself, then you can't know. You can't know. You can't know if you haven't seen it yourself. Nobody said that you're rational for not believing it. I believe the earth is round, but I don't know the earth is round. All I've been arguing here this entire time is that to know things is much less common than people think. But the problem with society is that there's people who constantly think they know things that they don't actually know. They just believe it because they saw it online. They just trust it because they saw a TikTok on it. But to know something is to actually experience it. People don't know things. For God's sakes, even scientists don't know things. They trust things. Too many people think they know way more than they know. And that's the problem we have in society. Because the second that people think they know something, and then people say they're wrong, they go and find other people that think they know the same thing. And then those groups of people that think they know something group up together. And then people who think they know something else group up together. And then we have these echo chambers of these groups of people who think they know things, and guess what? They're all wrong. But maybe they're not. Some of them might be right. But the point is they don't know. Exactly, Nibbles. That's all. Exactly. We don't know things. We trust. But the problem is there's people who think they know things. There's people who throw around the word "I know it" because they think they know it 100%. When exactly like you said, 99.999% is trusting. But see, listen to what you said, Earl. Listen to what you said, Earl. Oh my God. Listen to what you said. Listen to what you just said, Earl. I'm gonna come at that statement you just said. You said, of course no one should believe things just because someone said it. That's even more idiotic. But they should believe things that were scientifically proven. Yes, I agree. No one should believe things just because someone said it. Just because someone said something doesn't mean you should believe it. But you're saying they should believe it just because it's been scientific. All right, I guess I can agree with that. But, like, should they believe it? I don't believe anyone should believe anything. Believe things based on what you think. The reason people don't believe things that are scientifically proven is not because they believe the other thing. It's because they've been convinced by someone else who believes that they know. Someone who goes around saying the earth is flat does not believe the earth is flat. They trust people who say that the earth is flat. Do you see what I'm saying? People who go around to say the earth is flat, there's no proof. They can't prove it. That's what's wrong, is that people think they know things, Earl. That's what's wrong. People think they know things. Nobody believes the earth is flat. People believe the earth is round, but nobody believes the earth is flat. They know the earth is flat. That's the problem. Nobody believes the earth is flat. They know the earth is flat because they think they know things. Nobody believes things that are absurdly impossible to be true. They know them. Because the only way you can believe something that is obviously false is to think you know it. Where the hell is Lieutenant Defoe? Earl forgot how to type, guys. Earl forgot how to type. Yeah, we just got mad philosophical. I already know Richards did not enjoy that conversation. Richards left. Richards Richards, you still here? Guys, I think we scared everybody away with our conversation. And I don't give a fuck. Because I love this. Everybody's... Oh!
It's a little early
She
said she'll help you. That
nice.
means you must cross swords. She's a wily one. Won't be
Alright.
easy marks.
Earl, understand all humans are philosophers. The best philosophers in the world are children. Plato was a great philosopher. Plato... Have you ever read The Allegory of the Cave? That shit's scarily based... That scarily explains how the world is working right now. We scared everyone away, Nibbles. Oh my god, Earl. Plato... Yes, exactly. Plato's Allegory of the Cave is literally what I'm trying to fucking explain right now. Yes, Earl, everybody in the goddamn fucking world who's a human being meets the qualifications for a philosopher. Yes, because human... Also, just because you were a child doesn't mean you're still a philosopher. Children are philosophers and slowly lose that philosophical mindset because it's constantly belittled. It's constantly berated out of them. Why? 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 Stop asking why. Because I said so. That ruins the philosophical mindset of a child. Because I said so. Why are you asking so many questions? Don't get angry at a child because they ask why. Don't get angry at a child because they want to know. Love the fact that your child still cares. Okay? Or the child. It doesn't have to be your child. And okay? But, dude, literally, have you read Plato's Allegory of the Cave? Dude, that's literally what I'm trying to explain right now. The people who are in the cave, they think they know everything. They think they know, because the people in the cave, all they know is what they know. All they know is what they know. The shadows on the wall. They don't believe what this guy's saying because he knows it because he went outside. But they don't know it. They don't know it. They have to trust him. They have to trust him in this crazy, absurd thing that he's saying. Read Plato's Allegory of the Cave. It's literally what I'm trying to explain right now. That's it. That's it. That's all, folks. Literally just Nightbot. It says 3 people. Nightbot, Nibbles, Earl. Guys, I love philosophy. It was a pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your day. Part 60 will come along. Let's check what we did. Alright, we'll talk to these people later. We got this. What are you saying what for, Nibbles? What are you saying what for? We got Zodiac Tomes. What do you mean what do you gotta say, Nibbles? Make me stay right now, bitch. Make me stay right now. Say something that makes me want to stay. I'm leaving. It's literally 1:30 in the morning. It's 1:30 in the morning. I have class at 10 o'clock. I should be sleeping. I should be going to bed. Why do you need me to stay, Nibbles? What do you have to say? What do you possibly have to say? Appeal to my damn it, Earl. What do you mean you thought about it? What does that even mean, Nibbles? Appeal to my wand. You don't even know how to appeal to my wand, bitch. You don't understand my wand. You don't understand what makes my wand go. Oh, are they easy? Yeah, wands are they easy, Nibbles? Wands aren't easy. Wands aren't you think all wands are easy. Wands are easy with a fool. A fool's wand is easy. Earl, don't sass me. Don't sass me. A fool's wand is easy. My wand, you can't. I don't even like this conversation. You couldn't appeal to my wand through you can't appeal to my wand through a chat, through an online chat message. My wand needs reality because reality is the only thing that is, I don't know what I'm saying. Damn it, Earl. To really know. To know what, Earl? To know what? Alright, but seriously, we gotta talk to these two guys. Zodiac Tomes. We got 3 Zodiac Tomes. Fishing. Taurit, Aquila, crafting. There it is. That's everything. So long, everybody. Nibbles, Earl, it was a pleasure. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed this this conversation. I'm glad that you wanted to keep going. Nibbles, don't start that bullshit. Tonight. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who had a mind to decide? This is a wonderful conversation, guys. Please keep the philosophical mindsets. It's beautiful. Good night.